This is just to test y'all knowledge. This is just to test y'all motherfucking knowledge. Where can I go with this beam of light is not. Let me get some people on here, and we just finna. I just want to test y'all knowledge. Come on in this damn chat. Come home. Come on in here. Because I'm going to test y'all. I got a question for y'all. That's the only reason I'm doing this live is because I got a question for y'all. I'm going to wait till more people get in and I'm going to ask y'all this question and y'all better know the answer. Oh yeah, that paper stay in. Just add more. All it says is water. Get the chalk, because you're gonna have to crush it up. It's better to go and put the candle in now before you put the It's better to put the candle in now before you put the crystals back in here, so that the candle can already stay still, and then it's under the petition. Y'all, you can do a lot with water element. Water element is very powerful. Speak to the water. Speak to the water. And so it's water plus fire plus earth. Teaching Elijah how to get this stuff done. And it's a full moon, baby. It's a full moon, baby. It's a full moon. Y'all also be doing rituals on the full moon. So while you here listening to me, make sure you're doing some simple ritual for the full moon. It's a full moon, baby. 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 Oh yeah, I'm gonna have to take some of this water out because the crystals are rising.
What water do you use? Yes.
Huh?
What water do you use?
This water. That's the water I use. This water.
Dad, you're not Chango. Please stop.
That's the water I use. Water, 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 water,
Oh,
water,
no,
water,
no,
water, water,
no,
water, water.
That's not. Lord, what are you doing?
Break it down. 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 Break it down.
What are you doing?
That's the water I use. You keep asking questions. That's the water.
I don't think that was water.
That was the water that I used.
I think the water had some chunks.
Woo! That's the water. Move water. Move water.
What are you doing? Okay. Lord. Don't laugh at my dad. What is that? What is that?
That's the water. Boy, y'all better recognize I'm the one taught Chris Brown how to dance. Shit. Why you think he's such a good dancer? I'm his teacher. I'm the one taught him. I'm the one taught Chango. Shit.
That means you're an elder.
Shoes, y'all better recognize. Don't play me. None of y'all better play me on my moves. I'm telling you that now. And then gently put this over there by the spirit guides. Once you add that to it.
I'm gonna put it over there right now so I can just.
Okay, y'all. It's crazy that I only did this live just to ask you a question. I told Elijah, I was like, I'm gonna ask my followers, and they better know the motherfucking answer. You know, that's what I told them. I was like, I'm gonna ask my followers, and they better know the answer. Start thinking about every Orisha you know. Start thinking about every Orisha you know, because I'm gonna ask you a question. And y'all better know this answer. I'm not playing with y'all today. I am not playing with y'all today. This is about to be four. I need 4 answers. You can dump all of that. Y'all better know this answer. I'm not playing with y'all.
Don't worry, if you get it wrong, I got you. I'll hold him back.
Y'all better know this. All right, here we go. Y'all know it's 51 people on this chat. I better be seeing correct answers after correct answers after correct answers. Are y'all ready? Are y'all ready for the question?
Quiz time.
Okay, this is a straight up quiz. Are we ready, people? Are we ready, my people? Okay, everybody is saying yeah. Everybody is saying we ready. No, they better be ready too, because I'm gonna remember everybody in this damn chat that said yes. I'm gonna take screenshots and I'm gonna email every last one of them individually saying you weren't ready, baby. All right, y'all. Looking at these offerings, who is this finna go to? Who are these offerings about to go to? Looking at these offerings, what Orisha do they belong to? Just looking at these, just looking what's in the bowl, who do it belong to? Okay, somebody said Eshu, and explain the answer. Explain why. No, somebody said Eshu. It's not going to Eshu, but that's a really good answer. That's a really good answer because this is an offering that is acceptable for Eshu. So, don't just be naming an Orisha. I want y'all to give me why. Why do you think that it belongs to that Orisha? Miss Candy. Yet I see pork. Eshu like candy for Eshu does like candy. So yeah, you're right. This can go to Eshu, but I already gave to Eshu. Let me. So when it comes to Eshu, Eshu would not be a bowl. Eshu go on top. So when it comes to Eshu, you put his offerings directly on top of him. So whereas the other Orishas, you would put a bowl and you would put their stuff on the floor, with Eshu, you would plant it directly on him. And that is one of the reasons why Eshu is, always messy. Okay, somebody said Oshun sweets. Okay, yeah, okay, that's one person got it. Oshun is one of the offerings. So we got one down. So as they get it right, we'll put it on there. Go ahead and give the offering to Oshun. Elijah, Oshun is right here.
I don't know.
Do it the correct way so that people know. No, Elijah, from the head. And then go down, hands, going all the way down to the feet. And now you present it before Oshun. Okay, and you'll ring her bell so that everybody can know. Now, technically, once we give it to Oshun, we drench it in honey. I don't think we got honey. I think that was the one thing that I did not. No, but that's not Oshun. So normally Once we give it to Oshun and once you lay it down, you drench it in honey. Okay, so here go the rest. I'm sorry, some people added some more stuff. So now we got sweets, pork rinds. So when you say the deity, tell me what you are saying belong to that deity. So who's next? Okay, a lot of people said Yemaya. What are you saying belong to Yemaya? Somebody said blue Yemaya. Okay, so a lot of people got it right. I'm just asking you more questions so that you know without a shadow of a doubt. It's not the fact that it's blue, it's the fact that it's sweets. Yemaya loves sweets. And so the difference between Yemaya and Oshun, when you lay Oshuns down, you drench Oshuns in honey. But when it comes to Yemaya, we use molasses. And so Yemaya loves molasses on her stuff. And so we're just going to take the sweets and we're going to just drizzle a little molasses on top. And so now since you got this part right, Elijah is going to go ahead and present to Yemaya. So Yemaya is molasses and Oshun is honey. Start from the head, go directly to the head, to the crown. To the crown. Okay, now go down. All right, Ashe. All right, no, hold this. Let me go get my shaker because we want to make sure that we do this thing right.
By the way, I put it right there in front of the candle. Just saying.
So with Yemaya, you got it?
Yep.
With Yemaya, when we go to Yemaya, thank you, Yemaya. Yemaya is a shaker. Oshun, when we go to Oshun, all right. So we got two so far. So we got two down. We got Yemaya. We got I forgot that I should have said I need somebody to be a moderator. I forgot all about that. Because I do not want I don't have time for can somebody be a moderator for me? I need like two people to be a moderator. This is not going to be a long live anyways. Oh wait. Oh, so if I made somebody a moderator before, are they automatically a moderator?
Think so.
Oh, because it looked like somebody did delete something. So if I made somebody a moderator before, are they automatically moderators going forward? I didn't know that. Oh wow. That's what's up. Oh, that is what's up. I love that. All right. Okay, so we got two y'all. All right, so we got Yemaya and we got Oshun. Who is the other two? So it's don't focus so much on the colors. Yes. Oh, ooh, somebody got it. Somebody said Yemaya get the pork too. Oh, yeah. That's it, some boy. Somebody doing their motherfucking homework. She said, look, baby, while you laying those sweets down, go ahead and run those pork rinds to Yemaya too. Boy, somebody doing their motherfucking homework. Come on, give Yemaya. Yemaya is the pork rinds. Yemaya love pork rinds. Somebody said, boy, they said, baby, while you done drop those sweets off, you might as well go and bring those pork rinds too. I love that. Thank you, Yemaya. Thank you, Yemaya. All right, so we got the pork rinds now. So I'm gonna make this one. I'm gonna make this one a little bit more so that you can understand who this is going to. Hold this, Elijah. So to add this, so that we don't focus on sweets only, I'm gonna add some chips to it, and I'll add some trail mix. So that is a deity that a lot of people don't realize, that this deity loves junk food. A lot of people skip that, and they don't realize that this deity loves a lot of junk food, and this is a very main deity. So Ogun like pork. Ogun can get pork, but it's not for Ogun. But you are correct. Ogun can get it. Nope. Nope. Arisha of money. Nope. Ilegwa. This is acceptable for Ilegwa, because Ilegwa and Oshun, they love a lot of junk food, but it's not going to them. I already gave offering to them. Obatala, no. For Obatala, everything must be white. Everything must be white when it comes to Obatala. So it's not going to be Obatala. Come on, let's keep going. Do y'all need me to give you a clue and tell you what their dominion is over? Anybody wanna, you want me to tell you what dominion they're over so that we can at least, focus in on that? Chango, not necessarily. So with Chango, think of Chango as like that. Chango is that hood nigga. You know what I'm saying? That's the best way I can put it. Chango is that hood nigga. If this was soul food, that's Chango. If this was fried okra, which you love more than anything. Oh, somebody got it. Somebody, if it's soul food like fried okra and stuff like that, yes, it is. Chango. Chango loves apples and bananas too, just like Ilegwa. But somebody, what goes to Olokun? What goes to Olokun? Somebody said Olokun. I'm not just gonna let y'all say the name and not say specifically and why. What goes to Olokun? What goes to Olokun, baby? You said it. Now, defend your answer, baby. Defend that answer so everybody know. Go on and tell me why you said Olokun. We got a couple of people that said Olokun. Why Olokun and what goes to Olokun? Money, secrets, and treasure. All three of those is Olokun, but what over here goes to Olokun? You're right. Olokun is money, secrets, and treasures. Blue is Olokun, but we're not giving it to Olokun just because it's blue. It's sweets. Olokun loves sweets. Now, what goes to Olokun? So are you saying that only the sweets go to Olokun? Because a lot of people, I want to go over a painted key so that you understand this. There's a couple of painted keys that show how connected Olokun and Yemaya is. So it is said that Olokun is the ruler of the deep sea. Olokun owned the entire deep sea, but Olokun needed someone to govern over the top part of the sea. And so in one of the painted keys, it is said that Olokun, he split himself into two, that he ruled the deep sea, and then the other part that he created was Yemaya, and Yemaya ruled over the top of the sea. And so there's a lot of painted keys that shows how both Yemaya and Olokun is very connected. And so one of the things that I want you to keep in mind is what you give Yemaya is acceptable for Olokun because they're both in the same dominion. Olokun is the bottom of the sea and Yemaya is the top of the sea. So what you just gave Yemaya is what you will give Olokun as well. And so as soon as you see something is given to Yemaya and the plates look very similar, automatically say in your head, the other one have to go to Olokun because they're both the same and it's treated the exact same way. Just like we drench things in molasses for Yemaya, we do the same thing for Olokun. Olokun is the exact same way. We drench it in molasses. And then we are going to take both. We're going to take the sweets that Olokun loves as well as the pork rinds, and we're going to give it to Olokun. Yep, lay in front of the candle. Yep. And then shake, 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 shake. So let's go over a couple of things with with Yemaya. So the basic offerings that we give is Elijah, where's the rulers? Where's the rulers? Because I didn't see them. I need those rulers. Because if I'm teaching people, we need to be teaching people the right way. Because rulers go in the cup of Yemaya and Olokun. And so one of the things that you notice about Yemaya, when we give to Yemaya and Olokun, we turn their water blue. You always turn their waters blue, and it should always be a ruler in the cup. And the ruler symbolizes them aligning your life, them bringing structure and everything to your life. And so when it comes to their water, you can take some blue chalk and mix it in with the water, and you always turn their water blue. Yemaya's candle is always going to be a white candle or a blue candle. And then, of course, this cup is rum. This cup is wine. And then in the last cup, we normally put beer, but I'm out of beer. And Yemaya loves sweets and Yemaya loves pork rinds. And so, Ashe Yemaya. Ashe Yemaya. Ashe, Ashe, Asheo. Olokun. Olokun water is always going to be blue. Olokun candle is always going to be white or it's going to be blue. Rum, because Olokun loves rum. Wine, and Olokun is another one that loves beer. What did we just learn about Olokun? What did we learn about Olokun? The one thing that we learned about Olokun is that whatever we give Yemaya is the top of the water. Olokun is the bottom. And so it's even symbolized on their altar that Yemaya is the top, Olokun is the bottom of the sea. And they're very connected to one another. So what you give one is acceptable for the other. What you give Yemaya is acceptable for Olokun. All right? All right, and then the last one is Obatala. Obatala, it can't be Obatala because everything with Obatala, it must be white. And so Obatala, we have water now because you never give Obatala any type of alcohol. It's forbidden. And so we give him milk because that's what we have right now in the house that is white. All right. Now, I forgot a big thing with Oshun. So we'll just, we'll take it with one. So go ahead, Elijah, you can open this. When it comes to, there are two orishas that should come to mind that you do not put things on their altar without tasting it first. And you must taste it in front of their altar. Who are those two orishas? There is two orishas that you must eat it in front of their altar. You must eat it in front of them. Go ahead. Oh, you can move a little bit closer. Is that what you lay down for Oshun, you must eat. There is a painted key that Oshun was poisoned. And so whatever you give Oshun, you must eat part of what you're giving her. You just don't lay things down on Oshun's altar. All right, so we have given to Oshun. Okay, y'all, I'm trying to end this live, but I can't end this live until y'all tell me the right answer. Who gets this last bowl? I need y'all to tell me who get the last one. Nope, not Eshu. Ogun is a good one. Ogun is a good one to name, but it's not Ogun. I'm telling you, I'm gonna have them thinking. We finna go through every Orisha and talk about every Orisha until you get to the right one. Ogun, God of iron, God of war. Ochosi, God of law, God of justice. They not it though. That's not who I'm giving it to, but Ochosi is a good one as well, because this can be acceptable for Ochosi as well. But I want you to keep going. I want you to think of that one that most people don't associate with junk food when he loves junk food. He's loved junk food. Oya. Ooh, no, baby. No. Oya, that I already. No, with Oya is acceptable as well. With Oya main things is 9 cups of different things. And so Oya has 9 different cups of juices and alcohol and stuff like that on her altar. Oya is the Orisha of 9. But Elijah, you can take 2 of those extra cakes and put it in Oya bowl with the chocolate cake I gave her, because Oya loves chocolate. Oya loves chocolate. Somebody said Jesus is king. Not Jesus. Jesus, normally we wouldn't give offerings of sweets for Jesus.
Can I say the equivalent of Jesus in this?
The equivalent of Jesus would be Obatala. Don't go to Obatala. I'm telling you, I'm gonna have these people thinking, because this is one Orisha that is always skipped over when it comes to like a offering like this. When this is an offering that he loves, and there's painted keys to support it. All right, so I'll give you a hint. Who is the founder of the religion? Who is the great prophet in the religion? Who is the one that only the Babalaos communicate with? Yeah. No, come on, let's go, y'all. Come on. What is the name of the religion? It's Ifa. Good job. Somebody wrote it. It's Ifa. Ifa is Orunmila. And so, wait, Elijah, take that. Take the bowl. You're gonna have to take that in your hand too. And so, one of the things I want you to remember is, just like Yemaya and Olokun is very connected, that what you give Yemaya is acceptable for Olokun, is very similar with Oshun and Orunmila. Both Oshun and Orunmila, majority of their offerings are very similar. Very similar. And so normally what is acceptable for Oshun is acceptable for Orunmila. Now, Orunmila, that boy loves this junk food. Now, with that in mind, ooh, I got 4%. We got to go. With that in mind, you got to keep in mind, just like Oshun has a story of being poisoned, so does Orunmila. And so with Orunmila, when you lay his stuff down, you must eat part of what you gave him. You just don't lay it down. And so we're going to go ahead and, yep. And then we're gonna lay it well, yeah, that way is fine. And then so here go Orunmila altar, and then go ahead. You can start eating because you need to eat what part of what you gave Orunmila. That's the part that Elijah likes. My life. Okay, but if this thing is about to cut off anyways, because I got 3%. But now we know. We learned something. I was just like, oh, let me do a live with my followers so that we can learn something new. And this is interesting. I love, I really do love this religion. I love teaching about this religion. And these offerings are not complicated, y'all. Some of these offerings are very simple. I was just, doing my thing today on the computer and stuff like that. And some came to me instantly and it was like, hey, you need to, give Yemaya, like really give her something today. And so I gave her pork rinds and sweets. And, I'm like, okay, well, since I'm giving it to Yemaya, I might as well going to give it to Olokun as well, and Oshun and Orunmila, because it's like those offerings are very similar. And so but the main thing that I wanted to do today was Yemaya. Yemaya is the one that led me to the religion. And even though my head Orisha is Oya, and Oya and Yemaya don't get along with each other, Yemaya take very good care of Oya children, just like Oya takes very good care of Yemaya children. It is Yemaya that led me to the religion, and the one thing that she spoke in my ceremony is she said, you better never forget me. That she made it known that it was me that seen what you were going through, and it was me that led you in this religion. And Yemaya said, because of that, you better not never forget about me. You better see me as your mother, just as you see Oya. And so when it comes to Yemaya, I do a lot for Yemaya as if she is my head, because that is the thing that she spoke in my ceremony. And so, in my mind, my head Orisha is dual. I have, Yemaya as well as, my true mother, which is Oya. So, now we know. You know what I'm saying? I really do love this religion. So, hey, y'all, we learn something new every single day. Do 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 do. Now we can go to old school singing. Nah, I'm finna eat. I was just gonna say, boy, we finna go to old school church. Boy, I was glad when they said unto me. I was glad when they said unto me. But now we're not going to go to old school. We'll do that another day, because once I start, I'll be singing for hours. and I gotta eat, boy. But boy, I remember being in the church just thumping my feet. Let us go, let us go, let us go. Let us go, let us go, let us go. Boy, I remember those hymns. That was the jam, boy. Just that's all you could do. And just going to each song. What a mighty God we serve. What a mighty God we serve. That angels bow before him. Heaven and earth adore him. What a mighty God we serve. This is the day. This is the day that the Lord has made, that the Lord has made. I will rejoice and be glad in it, and be glad in it. This is the day that the Lord has made. I will rejoice and be glad in it. This is the day that the Lord has made. Elijah be trying to keep up with the hymns.
I can, but you just be screaming.
That's how it goes. I will enter his gates with thanksgiving in my heart. I will enter his courts with praise. I will say this is the day that the Lord has made. I will rejoice, for he has made me glad. He has made me glad. He has made me glad. I will rejoice, for he has made me glad. He has made me glad. He has made me glad. I will rejoice, for he has made me glad. So yeah, boy, that's, I mean, come on. Old school people, y'all know. That's Elijah. Elijah got the deeper voice. Elijah is that babe. He has made me glad. He has made me glad. That's Elijah. I will rejoice, for he has made me glad. He has made me glad. That's Elijah. He has made me glad. I will rejoice, for he has made me glad.
I did not sound like that. I sound like a child, okay?
That's how your voice can do tenor, bass. You can even do a really good alto.
Really?
He has made me glad. He has made me glad. I will rejoice, for he has made me glad. He has made me glad. He has made me glad. I will rejoice, for he has made me glad. You don't have to slay the lamb anymore. You don't have to sprinkle no blood over the door. Somebody took the place of the lamb. Obatala. Nah, it goes, Jesus the great I am.
Jesus the great I am.
Jesus the great I am.
You do it better because you're old.
All right, y'all, we out. I gotta eat. I just really wanted to, just do a live and just see how many you get right, and keep in mind that when you say eschew and stuff like that, I'm not saying you're wrong, because that was an acceptable offering for eschew as well as Elegwa. It's just not the Orisha that I was giving it to, but you did get it right on that, because that was acceptable for them. And so the more we do these, the more we learn. Like, who do Black Eyed Peas go to? We will give that to Oya. Who do, where would, Bananas go to? Bananas is really good for Obatala. But when you think about Bananas is really, noted for Ilegwa and Chango, they love apples and bananas. And so, you learn these things the more that you go, and you learn, what's really, acceptable. When we talk about, toys, who do toys go to? Toys go to Ilegwa. Ilegwa is seen as the kid. So you learn these things, the more and more you go. If irons, nails, screws, swords, dirt from the railroad, who do those go to? Those go to Ogun. That is Ogun territory. And so, and you could do some powerful rituals, boy, with some nails, and start turning on the TV, Elijah. You can do some powerful rituals, boy, with some nails and screws and stuff like that with Ogun. Baby, they'll learn quickly. Get the fuck up off me, bitch. Boy, you learn how to start working with Ogun. It's like, nah, baby, go and get the fuck up off me. Get that dirty ass, you know what I'm saying? Get that off me. But yeah, I'm gonna save this live. This live is all my lives are always gonna be saved. They're always gonna be on my channel under lives. And we're gonna continue this, and remember, the paid membership side is up and running. We're already, talking about, Ori and Ashe. I'm gonna upload another video because I need to start going over the ancestors, how to build the ancestor altar and things like that. Because this stuff is very, very important. Don't skip out on the ancestors and go straight to the orishas. You're only setting yourself up for failure. Honor and acknowledge the ancestors, just like you must honor and acknowledge Ori before you acknowledge the ancestors, and you must acknowledge the ancestors before you acknowledge the orishas. So, all right, I'm about to go. We already running late because Elijah got out of taekwondo at pretty much like 9 o'clock. Yeah. And then we had to go to the store. So we're eating a little bit late. And so we're about to call it a night, y'all. Thank you for staying on, spending some time with me, having laughs and everything, but also learning. That is the main important thing. We can joke, all day. We can do our dance with no rhythm.
Don't do that. Do not.
Now I got to watch me do my dance. Watch me do my dance. Oh, now I got to dance.
What?
Now I got to dance. I was trying to end. Watch me do my dance. 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 So we can dance, we can sing, we can do everything, but let's just make sure we're learning at the same time. We got to make sure that we learn this information so that we can apply this information and so that we can manifest the things that we need. We can build and foster these relationships with the deities the correct way. And we are spending time with our head Orisha, as well as the Orisha that we are reincarnated as, which is our path. And so all of this stuff is important. I'm going to keep teaching as much as I can. Everybody have a good night because Elijah is hungry. We're about to eat.